Hi, this is your host Gaurav and welcome to the first episode of Egonomics Podcast. Here I will share a few of the true stories of economics, one story every week from my life. This week's story is about the time I spent in the state of Maharashtra in India, where I got kidnapped once. What happened next? Let's find out. I started running 13 years ago, and since then, every year on my birthday, I run for as many hours as my age. But I got injured in the end of 2017, then slipped into depression and stopped running altogether. A few days ago, while taking shower, I was reading the label of the bottle of the shampoo I use. When I wash my hair, the shampoo runs down my whole body, first behind my ear, then runs to the invisible jawline, and then runs down the torso, eventually mixing in the water dripping from the shower and my body. And it is very clearly printed on the bottle for extra thickness and volume. And I thought my not running and bad eating habits were causing all this gain of weight. Well, I got rid of that shampoo this week and now I shower with dishwashing soap instead. Its label reads, dissolves fat that is otherwise difficult to remove. So when I turned 26, I decided to run for 26 hours in beautiful mountains of Sahyadris in central India near city of Mumbai that is already soaked in rains of monsoons. Heavy rains, clouds crashing on the peaks, overflowing dams, washed off roads, if you call them one, and merciless humidity. That is all I have battered in past 100 kilometers in 15 hours as I reach village named Bhor at the base of the mountain I am to climb to watch the sunrise on the morning of my birthday. I have been embracing this mountain for the past many years. Varanda Ghat. It is bright, lush green with about 1,000 gushing waterfalls. It rains for 4 months here straight, non-stop. It is midnight and I am still 30 kilometers away. As I saunter up this dark road with loud growls of dogs in the village nearby, suddenly I am stopped and kidnapped in the middle of the highway. They are speaking the local language I do not understand. They instruct me to follow them to the village. I am thirsty, hungry, and a little exhausted. I can't fight back, so I surrender. I'm confused, 1,000 miles away from my home, thinking, if this is the end. I am taken to a religious ceremony by these 5 huge men and made to sit next to a massive fire amid over 1,000 people who are howling and waving their hands in the air. In my head, I am scripting stories as of Pirates of Caribbean where I am tied to a pole with ropes and roasted for the supper. Soon the ceremony is over. Their leader walks up to me and asks questions about my identity, my whereabouts, what am I doing in the middle of nowhere at such a wee hour, and where I want to go. I take out printed maps of Google Maps and explain them everything, how I started running early in the morning, got lost in the woods, had to swim across the river, and how I'm here. How it is my birthday in the next few minutes, and that's how I celebrated. They are laughing in disbelief. They offer food and instruct me to go in a dark room on the other side of the building. They will see me in the morning. As I eat the food, which is Indian bread, lentil soup and rice with mango pickle, Others leave the building and lights are turned low. As I enter the room and turn the lights on, I see a makeshift bed in the center and 1,000 old books stacked in metal shelves around me. It's a library. All the books are in their local language, Marathi, that I can read. After spending some time browsing, I pick an old joke book, remove my shoes, and settle in the bed. A few minutes later, someone knocks at the door. I immediately turn the light off and pretend to be asleep. A few seconds later, lazily I open the door, rubbing my eyes, pretending I was sleeping, and they shout, "Happy birthday!" These are the kids from the age 6 to about 14-year-old. With the old man I met earlier. They have a wheat pudding in their hands, we call shira, made into a shape of a cake with a candle on the side. I break into tears. And the kids run past me, gather around the table, and start singing the birthday carols in their language. My phone is ringing. It's my family, but I don't pick up. We sing and dance till 2 in the night before they all rush back to their dormitories. The old man stays, and we talk for another hour. This place is an orphanage. This old man is the director. The cake, kids cooked by themselves in the midnight. The enormous religious ceremony earlier in the night was their monsoon festival. I was stopped and nearly kidnapped because on the road ahead there are leopards. It killed one of them the previous week, so they wanted me to stay overnight and continue my journey the next morning so I can be safe. Of course, I didn't sleep that night and left before anyone woke up, leaving behind a thank you note and this story. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I'll be bringing 12 more stories in the first season of Egonomics Podcast. Stay tuned next week where I will bring another story from my life. This time, probably from Northern India. Thanks a lot and enjoy the music.